2K said, what a week celebrating hashtag NBA 2K23. Stay tuned for more news soon. Welcome back, Plug Nation. You already know I don't like to waste any time. Whatever you got to do, make sure that like button is blue. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. So as you all know, I'm doing so many 2K23 giveaways before the game comes out. I'm trying to give away at least 10 copies. I'm doing the second one today, and I'm going to be doing another one in this video. To enter to win the 2K23 for free, all you got to do is drop a like on the video, comment down below this right here. Multiple different parks over the city. Do you like multiple different parks or the city on next gen better? Me personally, I like multiple different parks like we had in 2K15, 16, and 17. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and that's all you got to do to enter in the giveaway. But look, Annoying went to Twitter and he said, 2K23 bringing back the 2K18 shot meter tells me all what I need to know. And it's like, I don't know about that. It's just a shot meter, but maybe he's right. But look, yesterday we had some huge news, or so we thought, huge news for 2K23, where there was going to be multiple different cities on the game by country. So United States, UK, stuff like that. Well, apparently, and I'm glad I said if it's true in the video, because I'm telling you guys, these leaks are not always 100%, but usually 2K Intel is right. They've been right every single time this year until this one right here. They were not real. As you see by this Luck TV tweet, he said the city leak of 2K23 is fake. Supposedly someone made a fake 3D model of the city, as you can see below in the screenshot. So I didn't show these screenshots yet. That was going to be in today's video, but I'm glad I didn't, because they are fake and it's crazy. This man was faking photoshopped paychecks from 2K, made a 3D model of the park, made multiple thumbnails, all to get 2K Intel to post these leaks on his page that were not real. Like, that's crazy, bro. You really got no life. Like, that's really sad, but they did turn out to not be real. Anyway, Joe Knows made a fantastic NBA 2K23 video talking about what he thinks the Myplayer Builder should be like, and it was literally perfect. If I made a whole video about the Myplayer Builder, I would say the exact same things. One of the biggest issues this year is the fact that you're able to get the best dunk package, which is quick drops off one, at a 65 driving dunk. It's basically unblockable, especially on next gen, and that is huge right there. You cannot have the best dunk package unlockable at 65 driving dunk. And on top of that, one of the biggest issues is the fact that you're able to get Hall of Fame shooting badges on a build and Hall of Fame playmaking, and there's no reason to have over an 85 ball handle. I don't think Joe talked about this one in his video, but I think an amazing idea is, of course, to still be able to get good dribble moves at 85 ball handle, but for pure playmakers and stuff that can get like a 95 or a 99, have a tier at like 95 that gives you super good dribble moves that makes you not make a playmaking shot creator. And I know some of them can still get like 95 ball handle, but just lower the ball handle they're able to get by a tiny bit, and then there's an actual reason to make a different build so you can get those dribble moves, because playmaking shot creators have the best of every single role. They get Hall of Fame shooting badges, the elite dribble moves, and the 65 driving dunk to get the quick drops off one. So there's basically no reason to make any other build. And just like in previous years that he was talking about, especially 2K19, every build was overpowered in its own way. A lockdown was godly, a post scorer, a shot creator, a sharpshooter, a playmaker. They were all very good, and every time you hopped on 2K19, you were playing against a different lineup. A lock and a post and a stretch, a glass cleaner and a stretch, a playmaker and a lock and a lock. Like, there was so many different lineups that people ran, and you don't see that anymore, and it's for a definite reason. It's very obvious what that reason is, and it's because there's no reason to pretty much make any other guard except for a playmaking shot creator if you want to play at the highest of the high. We'll talk more about that towards the end of the video, but 2K Intel tweeted out, as long as the community is divided in two games, it will never be the same again. Sadly, that's the truth. No matter how good the game is, if you don't have all of the content creators promoting one game, it's gonna die out after 2 months again. Hashtag 2K23. So of course, depending on how good the game is also going to be one of the variables for that, but definitely having the community split is very bad for viewership, because a lot of people that have next gen don't want to watch current gen. They want to watch the game that they play, which is completely understandable. So lots of numbers are way further down than they actually are, whereas if we were on one game, they would still be watching that YouTuber. You see what I'm saying? Well, Luck said if 2K is trying to kill current gen in 2K23, that'll be bad. Not everyone can get their hands on next gen. Seeing a lot of people saying they just have to make current gen trash and people will play next gen. No, they will completely stop playing the game, make both games good. So I definitely agree that now that we know there's going to be 2 separate games, they should make the game good. But next year, man, I really hope that we finally move on to having one game where the community is all back together, because eventually you have to stop making the last gen games. And I do understand why we're still on 2 different games this year, because so many people still can't get a next gen console due to resellers. You know, the we were in for a long time where people were home, not able to work, blah blah blah. But hopefully by 2K24, a great amount of the community is able to be on next gen and we can all be back together. Cole the man had different ideas. He said, I hope current gen gets the same pie charts and cruise ship. LMAO, we on next gen, baby. So look, as much as I want to see 2K23 next gen be the main game, I still hope that current gen is a good game as well, because there's a lot of people that don't have next gen yet. And I do understand that the average person wants to go into Walmart or GameStop or whatever it is and buy a console. The average person, you are probably not the average person if you have a next gen console because you got it from a reseller, blah blah blah, but the average person is going to only buy the system if they can walk into a store and get it for retail price. They don't want to pay 50 more. They don't want to trust someone on Facebook Marketplace. They don't want to trust a reseller. That is the average person. Now keep in mind, you might have got a next gen console by walking into your Walmart or whatever and buying one, but me personally, and I know a lot of other people, like in my area, I've never seen a PS5. Literally never seen a PS5 in a store before. I have a next gen console, but I've never seen one in a store. I've also never seen an Xbox Series X. I know that they have the Series S out there, but a lot of people don't want that console, and hey, that's their decision. It's not mine. It's not my opinion. But anyway, Luck said NBA 2K22 next gen builder is horrible. Every build can do everything. Builds are way too overpowered, and to be honest, nobody's really saying they cannot have that trash builder in 2K23. That'll really destroy next gen. I'm telling you now. Double H said, I'm praying for a new builder, man. And look, it's amazing that people are speaking about the negatives of 2K22 next gen, because for some reason, I told you all multiple times, I love 2K22 next gen. I believe it's much better than 2K22 current gen, but it has flaws, and for some reason the people that love next gen so much never say anything bad about the game. I guess that's because they make it want to like seem like the perfect game and it's so far ahead of current gen, which I do think it is, but you can still say negative things about the game, and the builder is a severe issue with the game, especially the glitched builds. If you think it's fair that you have a build at the same height, same exact making of someone else, but they made it 2 months earlier before the glitched builds, your build has 10 plus more speed, more badges, dribble moves you shouldn't have got, all that type of stuff is fair. It's not, bro. It's not fair, and people shouldn't have to remake a build once the glitched builds comes out. You see what I'm saying? That should not be in the game. It's horrible. Very bad for the game. It's not fair at all for the people that made their build in the first month, and then a few months later the glitch builds came out. They can do everything, and those people should not have to remake and spend $100 more on a build simply because you've got more money than them and you've got more time and you can make another build. That's not how the game should be. Anyway, Double H went to Twitter and said, add a new builder in 2K23. Add a new builder. We need a balanced system that gives all builds a purpose. So I would say that the 2K22 current gen builder, even though it's like pretty much the same one we've had for like 2 or 3 years, is better than the next gen, especially with the glitch builds on next gen. It makes it to where every build can literally do everything. Yeah, it has a different name, but it's the same exact build. You see what I'm saying? I really feel like we need something like 2K19 or 2K20 where everything was fair. Like in 2K19, every build stood out and was OP in its own way. Hopefully we can go back to that in 2K23. Double H said, I would be so mad if current gen 2K23 returns with pie charts for the 4th year in a row and I didn't have a next gen console. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys it probably will have pie charts again, because this will probably be the last 2K they make for the last gen console or current gen, whatever you want to call it. But we still don't know a lot, especially after those leaks were fake yesterday. Man, I really hoped that those leaks were real, but apparently not, man. We just gotta wait and see. But what we do know right here is from Double H. To recap, all we know about 2K23 right now is cruise ship is returning to current, cities returning to next gen, seasons is returning, there's a new shot meter, MJ and D Booker on the covers, the pre-order information. Everything else you have heard / seen is fake. So yes, every other thing is fake. Every video we've made so far everything that we've talked about is real, except for what I said yesterday, which I told you guys if it's real. I didn't tell you it was real anyway from the very start, so that was not real. We're not gonna have multiple different cities or whatever, or at least from what we know for sure right now, we do not have multiple. But Tio said we don't want a huge city. All we want is to hoop in a park like this, and that's facts, man. I love 2K22 Next Gen. I think it's much better, but we need to have multiple different parks back, different sceneries, different vibes. Back in the day, we had Sunset Beach. It was a beach. Rivet City with chain nets and a warehouse. Old Town, it was a carnival. Now we have stickers on the ground. So hopefully, once we get some information, maybe it is something like the leaks that we already heard that were, fake, but hopefully they turn out to be real or something. There's so many ways 2K can go about it. I've spoke about it many times, but how do we know if 2K is too far gone if we haven't tried what is one of the biggest things that made 2K great back in the day? Why not bring it back and try? Just see and do it correctly. Execute it just like I explained, or of course it's not going to be what we asked for, just like the affiliations we have now is not what we asked for. So why not try? Just try it, 2K. I don't understand what is going on in their heads. But anyway, as you all know, 2K23 news is going to be right here. Click on one of those two videos on the screen, and the 2K23 news, as soon as it comes out, we get more. It's gonna be right here on this channel. You don't gotta go to Twitter, Instagram, all that. Anyway, it's your boy Batchplug. You've been plugged in. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Enter in the giveaway. Why not? And I'm out. Peace.